bitch, and when I tell you guys, like, know what you're getting into before getting a BBL, really know what you're getting into, because when I got mine, I thought it was just, like, slimmer waist, fatter ass, okay, like, sign me up. It's not that easy, and more changes than just that. More changes than just a fat ass and a thinner waist, okay, bitch, because I've made a few videos on, like, all the changes I've seen, and that pretty much seem permanent now. But another one, bitch, is I can't really sit for longer than an hour, or, like, I can, like, 30 minutes. I can't sit longer than 30 minutes. My ass starts burning. It, like, literally I could feel the fat in my ass burning, like, and then my butt starts to go numb. That never happened before my BBL. That never did. And maybe it's just me. Maybe it was the doctor I went to. I don't ever recommend my doctor because I know she did botch a few girls. So I don't recommend her ever. But, bitch. And it's just fat, okay? I didn't get silicone injections or anything else. Like, it's just fat and it burns. Like, when I sit down, like, it's uncomfortable. And then if I stand up, like, my butt just feels really heavy after that. And it's almost like this numbness that comes after. So just another thing you'd need to put on your list if you want to get a BBL. Okay?
Women are speaking out about their BBL regrets. Today we're talking about something that often gets hidden behind perfectly edited Instagram photos and glamorous after pictures. We are talking about what some women are saying happened after their BBLs. Now, this video is not to shame anyone who has done cosmetic surgery. Everyone has the right to make decisions about their own body. But in the world where social media often only shows the highlights, it is also important to talk about the experiences that don't make it into the sponsored post. Welcome to Beyond the Filter, where we expose the truth behind social media influence, beauty pressure, cosmetic surgery culture, filters, fake perfection, and the growing loss of natural identity. We talk about the emotional, mental, and physical cost of chasing unrealistic beauty in the world that profits from our insecurities. This is a space for truth, awareness, de-influencing, and learning to value what is real. Now, there are a couple of comments that stood out for me in the videos that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. One woman says, I may have a flat butt, but I have a healthy flat butt. Now, this comment reflects a growing movement of women who are beginning to appreciate their natural bodies after seeing some of the complications and long-term issues others have faced. Social media can make us believe that there is only one acceptable body type, but beauty standards constantly changes. Years ago, being extremely thin was a trend. Today, a large curvy figure is popular. Tomorrow, another trend may replace it. However, your health is not a trend. Another woman said, my sciatica is worse after mine. I also can't sit for very long. Meaning some women have reported increased discomfort, pain, numbness, or pressure after surgery. While experiences may vary from person to person, stories like these reminds us that cosmetic procedures can sometimes have unexpected consequences. Imagine undergoing surgery hoping to feel more confident, only to find that everyday activities like sitting comfortably becomes difficult. These are the conversation that deserves attention. Another woman said, I can't run. It feels weird. Many people considering cosmetic surgery think mainly about how they will look in photos. But have you considered how your body may feel during normal activities like running, exercising, jumping, sleeping comfortably, carrying children, sitting for long periods? These are the everyday things that may affect quality of life.
Yeah. What is a plastic surgery trend that needs to stop?
The BBL.
The BBL?
The BBL, baby. It needs to go away. Because, first of all, I don't like the way it looks, but that's my own personal thing. But secondly, just not worth it. And if you think about it, let me give you another piece of information that makes BBLs weird. In order for a BBL to work, you have to take fat and put it in tissue, and the tissue has to get its own blood supply. It's like taking a plant from this soil and putting in that soil. If it doesn't grow roots and get water, the plant dies. Well, if you take a giant chunk of fat and inject it in the buttock, well, what happens to the stuff on the inside that doesn't have access to the blood, right? It either dissolves and absorbs, or it dies. And if it dies, it can calcify and turn into these hard masses. And this happens all the time. That is called fat necrosis. Great percentage of the BBLs out there, when you feel the buttock, you can feel a rock hard, dead piece of fat in there. And when the bigger you go, the more of those rocks are in there. And they can be painful, but even if they're not painful, they feel like rocks in your butt. Nah, not
That
worth
is not
it.
sexy,
Not
ladies.
sexy, baby.
At all.
No. And if you can't wipe and you stink because you can't wipe, yet another reason not to go too big.
Come on, ladies. We got to do better, man. Just squat more. I don't know. Get on peptides. I don't know.
All of it.
You know, all of it. Like, there's other ways to go
Yes.
about it.
I think I finally cracked the code to what be making the BBLs and lipo not look natural. I think I finally clocked it. And, you know, I've been looking like at a lot of bodies and stuff like that. But one thing that's always for sure that I've realized is that natural bodies' waist, no matter how small the smallest waist is, for example, Alondria's and Tyla's, right? They have, no matter how small their waist is, their waist still goes straight up and down and then their hips, right? But when doctors do the BBL and lipo, or even some of like the waist cinching stuff, they do this thing where it's like, okay, your ribs are here, and then they cinch in, and then they go out, and then if they're really trying to F you over, then they draw the hips. So it's more like when they say hourglass, they literally make it into a greater than sign, and that is what makes it not look natural. So is there a way, I don't know, a surgeon come into my comment, or I might just have to get my MD and get into plastics, but is there a way to make the waist smaller and it be up and down instead of like, because that is not normal. That is not normal. It's the size of the waist that makes it cinch. Nobody wants to look like literally a Cheez-It.
When we discuss cosmetic procedures, we should talk about functionality as much as appearance. My goal here is awareness, because confidence should not come from chasing every beauty trend. It should come from valuing yourself. Let me know in the comments, would you ever consider a BBL after hearing these experiences? Or do you think society put too much pressure on us women to change our bodies? Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and join the Beyond the Filter family for more cosmetic de-influencing. Thank you. Bye.